Hello and welcome to another update video about INJ. INJ is still moving and there is no sign of stopping at the moment. Obviously, there are a few levels that we can watch now as INJ is getting close to all-time highs. Let's talk about them. First of all, we have here of the June 22 low a potential 5-wave structure that developed that we've also tracked in recent weeks. The primary scenario was still for higher prices. What is quite noteworthy is that we have the breakout from our trend reversal area, significant breakout, while Bitcoin is actually correcting. So it seems like some of the money from Bitcoin, some of the excess liquidity seems to move into some selected altcoins. As I always say, we want to be very selective when choosing altcoins, where, for example, AVAX, just as an example, rallied significantly over recent weeks. INJ has basically been correcting for a month and was still providing us with a decent reward to risk ratio from our wave 4 support area, and the price also broke out of something that you could call a wedge pattern to the upside and is on its way. There were two target levels on the chart. The first one is already broken. We're now moving to the next one here, which is not only the all-time high, it's also a Fibonacci projection, funny enough, around $27, $28. So yeah, but we are now likely in this C wave of wave 5 of 1, yeah? Once we have wave 1 complete, and at the moment there is no sign it is, we can look at a target for wave 2, but I can't do that until I have wave 1 complete, yeah? Wave 2s can be shallow, they can be deep, but I need to see some structure before I can really give you a target for wave 2. So yeah, it's just a placeholder right now. So in addition to that $27, $28 target level that we defined before, we're also looking here at potentially, I mean, the price could move to the top of the price channel. That's one way of how in Elliott wave you can determine a target for wave 5. It's a diagonal pattern that's unfolding here. So once we have waves 1 and 3 complete, obviously, you know, we can add a support, or let's say a line, and then we add a parallel trend line, which was here the completion of wave 4. Again, we can argue, okay, was this a triangle or not? That's a bit hard to say, a bit difficult to say. I don't call that a triangle, but it's entirely possible it was a triangle. So yeah, we just need to be a bit flexible with regards to that, but that doesn't change the idea that the top of the trend channel could also be a potential target. And that would come into effect once the $27 level is broken to the upside. Then we might be looking at round about $40. It's obviously a bit dynamic. It depends on when the price hits that price channel, trend channel, yeah. So that's what I'm observing. INJ definitely with some strength today. We can also add now a support area to the chart, again, short term. I don't like the short term, the look of the short term price action, so it's not very clear. This here was our support box. Yeah, you see the descending wedge, price broke out, retest of the box from above, and there was some time in November to accumulate for anybody who wanted to, and this 5th wave is now unfolding. Yeah, I don't really have a very clear structure, I must say. I don't really have a very clear structure. I mean, you can always set a stop below the last swing low, but I don't see a very clear price action. Yeah. I mean, this could be a leading diagonal. Again, we're dealing here with what are we dealing here? So we're dealing with the C wave, okay? That C wave seems to be an impulse, okay? So if the C wave is an impulse, then the 5th wave can unfold as an impulse itself or as an ending diagonal. And it might be that the 5th wave itself develops as an ending diagonal. But then again, you know, I shouldn't really try to give you a micro count. If it's not clear, it will just lead you the wrong way, okay? And we'll probably see some invalidation. But I mean, if you twist my arm, then, well, this would most certainly be a wave 1. Yeah, this would likely be a wave 2. And then, I mean, if we talk about a diagonal, then we are probably still in the 3rd, get a 4 and a 5, which means we need to, well, we need to use the 61.8 retracement level of the current 3rd as support. And here we're dealing with support down to $18.11. Okay, so that would be the next support. Yeah, that's what I would use. At some point, this should break. Yeah, so far they've been holding, but at some point they break. If we see 18.11 break, it's an indication that we are already in wave 2. Okay, so that's sort of what I'm following right now. That's my update about INJ. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.